But the way you can tell is that people know what it is they're not allowed to say. If it wasn't one of those heavily policed ideologies, people would be perfectly happy to have these free conversations about stuff and it wouldn't become so instantly heated. People would not be intrinsically scared to say anything anti-feminist. There would not be this really heavy policing on dissenters to shut up and to stop talking, right? So it is one of those, but it is so ingrained. Like all these other things are just little extreme offshoots of it. The mother is actually feminism. And so many people are so ingrained with the idea, even if they can see some of its negative outcomes and they agree it does this and they agree it does that and they agree it's gone too far and they can see its excesses, even those people are acutely uncomfortable and in some senses unwilling to actually say, but I'm not a feminist. They'll actually say, oh, I am a feminist though. And you almost see it like a ritual in the conversations. Look, I'm a feminist, I'm all in favor of, this, and this. And now here's all the issues I can see with it. But I know I'm not allowed to say that unless I first pledge my allegiance to the ideology. Feminism is the mother of all of these, right? And the majority of people are in it, and when you're outside of it, you can see the people that are sucked in by the gender ideology, right? And when you're outside of these things, you can see you can see the critical race theory and you can see the pro-Pally clowns and you can see all of that, right? You can see how ridiculous Queers for Palestine is when you're not in Queers for Palestine, right? When you're inside it, it doesn't feel ridiculous. It doesn't seem ridiculous. It seems perfectly reasonable. And it is very, very reassuring that people think, oh yeah, no, I'm a feminist. I'm a good man. I'm a good person. I'm a good woman. I'm definitely a feminist. You're not. Many people are not. Many people, like, you don't actually agree with many of the things that feminism is espousing and all its various contradictions. What you are is in a position where if you don't say that, you're going to be socially policed. And so you say it. And the difference between feminism and some of these other sort of more extreme, less mainstream ideologies is that a larger number of people can see that these are just mind viruses. The overwhelming majority of people genuinely don't believe that feminism is a mind virus. It is. It's just like the others, but it's just taken hold of so many more people. And like anyone in any of them, people who are sucked in by it don't recognize it. But they do all the same behaviors as the people in the others. They pledge their allegiance before they dare criticize it. There are certain things they know they're not allowed to say, even if they can't explain why it would be so bad. They just know that you're not supposed to say it. And they respond with, agog and with awe at someone who's willing to say that stuff as though it's breaking some sort of sacred covenant that we've all agreed never to break. So I would say to men and women who are interested in having children and families, there are many more of you than you think there are, right? The idea that you are in a tiny minority is itself an illusion and is itself, having the effect of making people not try, because you are in a society that is incredibly hostile to reproduction. And so, every part of it is gearing you towards not bothering, not trying, and giving up. But much of that is an illusion that that can be broken if you actually try. So you need to find like-minded other people, and then you need to live your life the way you want to live your life, recognizing that you are in a society that is structured in such a way as to be very hostile to reproduction. But a lot of the individuals within it are not actually, are not necessarily psychologically and certainly consciously on board with that idea. You can find other people. There are loads of us, probably even the majority. It's just that we're currently stuck in a situation that makes it look like everyone is not like.
To go even deeper on these ideas, you can watch my full episode using the link in the description or the box on the screen.